What happens when a narcissist loses control over you? Here's entitled Narcissists Play Their Games. In today's video, I talk about the personality pattern of the entitled narcissist. Thank you for watching this video. If this is your first time here, please use the comment section below to say hello and tell us about yourself. And if you're a subscriber to this channel, I'm glad to see you again. Thank you for coming and for listening. In either case, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get a message when I post a new video. A narcissist's primary goal is to feel good about themselves no matter what. No one else has anything to do with it at all. A narcissist barely knows you're there. They don't care at all about other people unless it affects them. That means giving a damn about whether you succeed or not. If your failure makes him feel good, he will want you to fail, but that has nothing to do with you. It only has to do with how he feels about himself. You are not part of the end goal of any narcissist. If they find something else that makes them happy, they will forget about your successes and failures. They don't care what good or bad things happen to you. They don't have you in mind. You have nothing to do with any of it. When it comes to relationships, it's always going to be difficult to have one with a narcissist. In most cases, narcissists prioritize their desires over those of others. And if you're an empath, you can find this extra upsetting and disheartening because all you want in life is healthy connections with the people you care about. Because you're an empath, it's always in your instinct to emphasize the narcissist's positive characteristics while downplaying their harmful ones. However, when it comes to narcissists, this is an issue since they have an exaggerated sense of their importance. In addition, they think they're entitled to everything because of it. In other words, it should come as no surprise that someone who is especially sensitive to the hurt, humiliation, and frustration that comes with being in a relationship with a narcissist will find this type of relationship extremely draining. In addition, narcissists have an entitled, narcissistic personality pattern like harming and manipulating others since it gives them a sense of satisfaction. They enjoy making you feel horrible, but also playing pranks on you and fooling you by saying nice things to you. Their next move will be to accuse you of doing the same things they have been doing to justify their behavior in your relationship. And they do this to demonstrate to themselves that they are superior to everyone else in their fields of endeavor. Of course, they have the freedom to do whatever they choose. They can't go wrong if you look at things from their perspective. As a result, they are not only free to act however they like, but they also have every incentive to do so. Whatever method they choose, when the narcissist feels like they've gotten something out of you, they'll think it's their right and even enjoy it. You can expect them to point the finger at you once again. Narcissists, on the other hand, aren't going to be stopped by anything you say or do if they're determined enough. Two things are wrong with the game. First, you are being too honest and polite, and second, the players are having a great time. As a result, there is no way to play fairly. When the narcissist's exaggerated sense of entitlement and ongoing need for confirmation of their superiority drive them to point out and emphasize other people's claimed inferiority, including yours, they must seize every opportunity to reaffirm this full sense of superiority. A person's sense of superiority is bolstered when they can enumerate how others are unworthy of their admiration or respect because of their lack of competence or intelligence. Those people continually point out how foolish or idiotic everyone else is. Well, you know who they are. In reality, the narcissist would be correct if they truly believed that they were superior, capable, intelligent, and deserving. They would not need to make others look bad to establish their superiority. In other words, when you can see what's going on for what it is, please step back and observe it from a clear, objective perspective. The joke is on them. But it's difficult when they're getting what they want and bringing up all of your unresolved sorrow and trauma. Since it's impossible to win against a narcissist's attempts to manipulate, fool, and lie to you without putting in the work, if anything is going to change, you have no choice but to do your part. Let us not forget that we're discussing your personal history here. So just how much more of your time and energy are you willing to give over to this kind of predatory vampire? To have a chance against someone who is entitled, empathic, conscienceless, or otherwise emotionally manipulative, you would need to be constantly alert, read ambiguous signals, gather a lot of irrelevant data, sort through conflicting messages, and be ready to act at a moment's notice. That would not prevent you from being deceived no matter how hard you tried. The time effort, and resources you put into it will be in vain. Dancing with the devil all day wastes time and vital life force energy. A selfish, self-obsessed mentality is perfectly exemplified in the conventional definition of a narcissist. The narcissist's sense of entitlement is apparent in any scenario. Overt or covert narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, sufferers can't empathize with others because they lack empathy and conscience. As a result, they only care about themselves and can't put themselves in the shoes of anyone else, even a child. That doesn't make up for or even heal the damage they've done by thinking they have the right to abuse and use people wherever they want. It goes hand in hand with their exaggerated feeling of self-importance, which demands that their perfect image of superiority be maintained at all costs. No need to attempt it. When dealing with someone with a destructive narcissistic personality pattern, it's better to keep your cards close to your chest until you can escape the situation altogether. In most cases, it's not to your best advantage to tell a narcissist that you don't perceive them as superior and that you see yourself as inferior to them. Thoughts? Depending on the circumstances, you may or may not want to let them know you're keeping an eye on them. Do it if you can't be wounded or have nothing to lose and are looking for revenge against a narcissist. If not, keep your mouth shut, stay out of sight, and take care of your safety. If the narcissist treats you as if they own you and believe they are superior to you, you should assume that they view you as a resource to be exploited. In the end, the narcissist says all of this without you having to utter a word. Always remember that the narcissist truly believes they have the right to act the way they do, and that you must accept this belief without question. It is important to know that the narcissist may unconsciously regard you as an extension of themselves and hence someone they can manipulate. Somehow, they see you as a separate person, but they don't quite grasp the concept of allowing you the freedom to pursue your desires. On the other hand, the narcissist expects you to fulfill their desires at their whim, regardless of whether you ask for it. This destructive attitude and behavior will not go away anytime soon because of this exaggerated sense of entitlement. No matter how hard you try, it's unlikely that you'll impact the narcissist's behavior unless they're working with an excellent therapist. If you have children, you can only learn how to keep them safe from harm. In my opinion, the best move is to arm yourself with knowledge. When it comes to the real stuff, you need to work on yourself from the inside out to establish psychological boundaries that are strong and resilient, inner serenity, and real strength and confidence. This is the solution. Narcissistic abuse harms people in many ways, and I'm planning to make more videos to help you understand those effects and the steps you can take right now to begin healing from the abuse you've experienced. That way, you'll be able to start living your best life in complete serenity. That's all there is to say about today's video. As always, I hope this information was of some service to you. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching this video.